you guys, we're going to show fun braids today. So, and talk a little bit about our hair care routine. So be sure and share this video because there's a mega sale going on and we're going to do a giveaway for my favorite toning shampoo. So it's by Lunge. It's the Froze and Glossy. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it. But it's the toning purple shampoo. So if you're trying to get your blonde to not be brassy and orange and you want it to be like nice and blonde, these are what I use. I like wash my hair with this and then I let the conditioner set on my hair, and it helps because my hair naturally picks up like an orange color, and so this helps for my hair to be really light. So we're gonna do a giveaway for this. So comment shared below to be entered. And it's my favorite combo. So there's a huge sale going on top of their regular sale, and there's no code required. I got the email this morning saying like, hey, it's live, 3 days only. So if you click on this exclusive sales link, you can get Lunge products on sale, no code required, at more than what their typical sales are. It's like a 3-day sale. It's a good deal. So you need that shampoo and conditioner. It's so good for your hair. So I used this last night. I have freshly washed hair as of yesterday. Last night I went to bed with a wet head. After I get out of, y'all, I'm gonna have literally crazy hair. After I get out of the shower, I towel dry my hair and then I put in the Frizz Fighter bundle, and it's like a leave-in conditioner, a hair lotion, and Satin Nectar nourishing gloss. So I put in like about a nickel size amount of this, and then a dime size amount of this, and then 1 pump of this. So it's really easy, just like a couple drops of this. This one's the biggest, so I use the most. This one's the second biggest, so I use almost as much, and then this one's the smallest container, if that's a good way for you to remember it. Also, how crazy is this here? But this is the Frizz Fighter bundle. It's really great. So right now, even though I have crazy hair, you'll notice it's really not frizzy, it's just crazy. So I go to bed, if I'm not blow drying my hair, then I just go to bed with it wet, and or if I'm blow drying it out, same thing. I use this every single time. You love Sorbet. It's the best leave-in conditioner. I love this one, and there's another one called Envy, and I kind of go back and forth. So this I also use, it's called Satin Nectar Gloss, and I use it so that my ends aren't kind of like, it's a nourishing gloss, so it just helps nourish your ends and gives you really shiny hair. That Satin Nectar is amazing for you Floridians. Yes, if you have any issues with like humidity or frizz or anything like that, it is incredible. And it's like that time of year. Whitney, you love your Lunge, just amazing. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna do fun braids today. Fishtail braids are really easy, but they can kind of be intimidating. And so I was gonna show you guys what I do to take my hair from like looking like this, which is what I currently look like, which is crazy, to cute braids. We'll see if we can do it in a really quick, timely manner because I have to get kids from school. So I'm just using a comb, and I'm doing a deep side part on this one. And I'm gonna do my hair in sections because we are gonna put extensions in, and I'm gonna do a big chunky braid. So you love the Rival Heat Shield the most. I love it too. It smells so, so good. So before I put my extensions in and everything, my natural hair, when it's freshly washed, is like kind of harder to grip onto. And so I'm gonna put some dry shampoo in my hair before we get started. So you always wanna shake it up really good. It's the Deja Vu Dry Shampoo by Lunge is what I'm using. And this is just gonna give my hair some texture. I typically will spray a little bit of dry shampoo in my hair before I do any type of styling because it just helps your curls last longer. And then I'm gonna add some texturizing spray. This is just the travel size one because I had it close by, but I have a big bottle of it too. But this is the Salt Plus Sea Spray. And this is gonna help my, like anytime I do braids or do like I spray this in my daughter's hair almost every day because she has fine hair and I can't get her ponytails and stuff to like stay where I need them to if I don't use like a texturizing spray. So, so today's giveaway is the toning shampoo and conditioner. If you are not blonde and you're like, I don't want a toning shampoo and conditioner, then I don't care to swap for whoever the winner is for like a clarifying shampoo or something. If there's something else that you're wanting for a shampoo and conditioner, or like a hydrating shampoo and conditioner, whatever's good for your hair. I personally will use a clarifying shampoo and conditioner at least once a month. I try to do it every 2 weeks, but sometimes I forget. But as you have product buildup, especially if I've gone like a long time, like if I've gone 5 or 6 days or longer without washing my hair, I will definitely wash with a clarifying because it just strips your hair of all the yuckiness and it will be so soft. So now you can see this gives you more of like a beachy, honestly I could go out kind of like this. These products like transformed my hair. So it's so good. But yeah, that sale is going on and I got the notification earlier that it's like a huge 3-day sale, no code required, and I was like, we're gonna do a hair video and make sure everybody knows. And I wanted to do my hair. I'm gonna take these earrings out because I'm worried I'm gonna yank them. Okay, so the last like 24 hours I've had so many of you guys messaging me and have been so sweet. I posted yesterday on my Instagram story, which if you're not following me, my handle is just Courtney Wheeler. I have no U in my name, so CORTNEY. And I got my hairbrush caught in my clip. There we go. So I posted my like weight gain journey, I guess is what you would call it. It's not an intentional weight gain, it just is what it is. So I weighed yesterday and I weighed 195, you guys, which that is a lot of me in a camera. And so talking about like making healthier choices and just little decisions throughout the day and kind of getting y'all's input and advice and hearing how many other people have like struggled with their either weight gain or their weight loss or just feeling beautiful in their own body. And so like throughout this, I do love who I am and my body. If you're new to following me, I don't want you to get that wrong. But I also sometimes will like make excuses because I have fallen off the wagon or not done it in so long or whatever, that I'm just like, I might as well just keep doing what I'm doing, which is basically eating cupcakes and like not making good healthy decisions just because I'm scared of failing at another diet. And so talking about like 30 days of lifestyle change and lifestyle like making good decisions and drinking half my body weight in ounces in water. So I'm almost 200 pounds, so I'd need to drink almost 100 ounces of water, like that kind of thing. So if those of you have ideas of how, if there are things that have helped you to get to where you want to be, but I'm refusing to let my current size, even though I'm bigger than I have like been since I was delivering children, I'm refusing to let that hold me back this summer from like not wearing shorts or not doing fun things with my kids. So we're gonna have a great summer. Okay, they have 3 clips. 2 of them have 3 clips, so I do a 3 clip on the bottom and a 3 clip above it. These are longe extensions. I'm using the light brown to platinum blonde. I have the 16-inch, and it's a 7-piece set. So I'll show you guys. They are still curled from the other day. And then the very top one in the back is going to be the 4 clip. You're so sweet. Beautiful inside and out. I'm like, I don't want to be, I feel like, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm like nice, but like real fluffy. And, but I used to be tiny And I felt like if I could just get down to a small enough size, like maybe then I would be good enough, or like certain things, you know. And I realized in a very unhealthy way, I did get to a really small size and I wasn't happy. And so throughout this, I'm just trying to figure out like how to love all of me at every size, but try and be the best version of myself. You're 5'11"? I'm 5'4". So, okay, this is the 4 clip. We're just gonna chit chat and do hair at the same time. That's my favorite anyways. Also, I turned the air conditioner off upstairs because I didn't want you guys hearing it, but that's gonna be my upper lip is sweaty because it's really hot in here. And because I'm overweight and I get sweaty really fast since I've had children. Where are you guys tuning in from? Okay, so on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a 2-piece. So it comes with 2 1 clips and then 2 2 clips, and it makes 7 pieces total. So I love doing this because if I wasn't talking to y'all, it is the fastest thing ever for being able to do a long, funky braid and take my hair from being like super crazy to really cute. I saw a post from Kelly Clarkson like a long time ago, and it said like how some people like wish they were as skinny as somebody else, and then some people probably wish that you could make friends as easy as she does, you know, like by walking into a room, you know. So like we all have our things that, you know, are unique about us, and I'm not trying to shame in any way anyone who is smaller. Trust me, like your goals, but also like loving and learning to love every bit of like my body housed 3 children, you know. You can't wait to see the finished look. Okay, so I'm gonna do that wide part, show you guys where that was, and in the back I'm gonna just make sure that I have enough covering that everything's like all nice and covered. Okay, so these are the extensions without, my hair is like crazy. My personal hair is a little nuts. Haven't done anything to it, and this is like just them having leftover curls. So I'm gonna part all of my hair to one side, and for this look, we've already put in texturizing, like the Salt Plus Sea Spray, so that my hair has a nice like texture to it. And I'm going to be doing this down one side, but I'm going to do a front section first and then a big bottom braid, if that makes sense, you guys. And then I'll bobby pin whatever I need to. Okay, so I'm going to take this little front piece, and if I have to go in with a straightener or a flat iron, I will, but typically if I do it like this, I don't think I'm gonna have to. Okay, so we're gonna do a big fishtail braid, and then I'll show you guys a small fishtail braid. So if you are putting extensions in, you just want to make sure whatever you're grabbing that you aren't exposing any extensions, which I'm not. So I'm an inspiration to this 57-year-old grandma. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I want to be a grandma. Like, I think that's going to be the best job ever. Like, I mean, I only have a 10, a 6, and a 4-year-old, so obviously I don't want to be a grandma for a while. But I am genuinely excited for when that day happens. I'm going to use clear little hair ties. And so for a fishtail braid, it's really awesome. Because you're just going to have 2 sections. Okay, so this is really easy. So I'm going to take from the back part of the back section, and I'm going to go under and move it to the front part of the front section. And then I'm going to take from the front part of the front section and move it to the back part, and you always are only going to end up having 2 in your hands. Grandmaing is the best. Queen of kimonos. Oh my goodness. If y'all followed me ever for a long time, you'll know I love kimonos. Okay. As we're doing this, you'll begin to see what's going to happen. It's harder to tell on the darker parts of my hair, but you'll definitely be able to tell as we're going down. And then I make these things so big and crazy, and I'm kind of like holding it up so that it is going towards the back of my hair, not straight down. So it'll start to make sense in a second. So take from the back part of this one and bring it to your front section, and pull from the back part of this one, bring it to that section. The biggest thing is that you just don't forget like which one you did last. So this one goes here. This one goes here. So I love doing braids whenever I kind of do have a little bit of crazy hair, or if I know I'm going to be on the lake or on a boat or outside where I'm sweaty or wherever. I just love braids all the time, honestly. I love them to wear to weddings. I love to wear to so many things. Okay, so if you guys have hair care questions, drop them below, and I will try my best to answer them for you. Some things I get asked often are about tools. So Lange offers titanium and ceramic tools. Titanium is for hard to curl hair or coarse hair, and ceramic is for easy to curl or fine hair. So I'm just taking this here and going underneath, and I have 2 sections. And I'm taking from the back side of this one, going under and putting it here, 2 sections. And I literally am just going to repeat this. They will look different if you go under or over. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a good bit of these tails out, but can you see how pretty this is? It's so beautiful. So you could leave it really, really tiny if you want, and you could do like another little tiny one on the other side, or you can fluff it out really big, which is my favorite thing to do. How do you train your hair to where you don't have to wash it daily? I would use dry shampoo and then just resist the urge. Like, the more you wash your hair, the more it strips it of oils, and the oilier your hair will get. Okay, so the way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna take this and kind of pull, like I'm pulling this hair down and pushing the rubber band up. You ready for this? And then on this side, I'm gonna do the same thing, and then I come in here and I'm gonna start like loosening this braid up. And to me, like, the messier, the better. I'm just pulling these pieces to where they're really, really cute and fluffy. And that's why I leave a good bit of the tail out, like I don't go all the way to the ends, because I want to be able to fluff this. And if you didn't do quite as tight of a braid, if you just did a like a shorter braid, like not quite as tight, you could make it probably even fluffier. But do you guys like that? Yay! Okay, so you need makeup help. I do makeup tutorials often on this page, so be sure you're following me if you like makeup tutorials. So this one's just gonna hang tight right here for a little bit because I'm about to grab my hair and we're gonna do a big fishtail braid down. So I have all of this hair going towards this side of my head, and I'm not gonna be using this right now, so I'm just gonna clip it out of the way. make sure everything's all clipped in. I just pulled on that in my extension. I unclipped it. Or like loosened it up, and I don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my hair from this section here, and we're going to do it into two big sections, okay? So I'm going to pull from the back of this one, and I just make sure that I have my extensions and my real hair because I'm using those. And I'm going to pull to the front of this, all right? And then the front of this section, and I'm grabbing my hair and the extension. And the front piece, I feel like you kind of always want to make sure you've got nice and laying really pretty because that's going to be one that you're going to see a good bit of. I bring that to the back. Now I'm going to take from the back of here, bringing that over to this front section, and from this front to the back. Okay, so I'm going to do this and I'm trying to let you guys see, and when it's not quite as far from the back, it'll be easier. So I use my pinky to kind of grab it and put it in this section, and then I just pull from right here in the front, and I make sure that I have everything. Like, I want to be sure I have my hair and extension, and then I use my pinky to grab it, and then it's just in two sections. And if you have a couple like little straggly ones or whatever that aren't going to stay, I just will pin them on the underneath. So this is so easy. I know it might seem like a little tricky, but it's really so simple. Yeah, so on this one I'm going the opposite direction. So I'm doing this and I'm pulling it over. So one braid's going to be like tight going this way. You could do them both going the same. This will show you. I feel like it's way easier with the big one this way. And I can really fluff it out. The biggest thing, we're just wanting to make sure we're keeping all of this smooth from because I have extensions and my hair. So I don't want people to look at me and be like, that girl's got some crazy extensions. On that side. You guys see? Now, I'm going to take from this outer edge here, and I do like some pieces are thin, some pieces are thick, and I'm just kind of mixing them together to where whenever I really fluff this braid out here in a few minutes, it's going to be really awesome. And if you have like, I have like a little weird piece of my actual hair and I can feel it's kind of flapping, I'm gonna actually grab this and kind of twist my hair and the extensions hair together, and that way it lays flat. And then on the bottom side, when I go back through, I'll make sure it's all nice and even. Got one of those little. Okay, so if you're like, oh no, where did I end last? I can say I ended last with this hair coming over here, so I know my next strand will need to come from over here on this side and go over it. Okay. Use those pinkies. They make like the biggest difference in trying to like grab your hair from anywhere. I've got those little pieces. Just I'm gonna smooth those down. And we may have to bobby pin some whenever we're once it's like done, but this is like a really good way for somebody that has, like, I have short hair, so I do this on my little girls so often. Theirs is so easy to do. This is a thick amount because I have the extensions in and everything, but I think a really thick full braid is just beautiful. How's day 1 eating better going? So I survived yesterday. I went to bed last night and I was like, am I skinny yet? Like, but I mean, I made it through the day. Didn't cheat a single time. And so I'm like, okay, day 1 of 30 is complete. And I woke up this morning and I purposely drank a bottle of water before I took the kids to school, because my water intake is pathetic, you guys. I'm lucky to get water whenever I brush my teeth. That's about as, or in my coffee. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be, and look, I have a water right here. I mean, I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm just taking these, you guys can see, and I'll fix that little flyaway. Grabbing it, just taking from this section, going over anywhere you kind of feel like. Just twisting my hair, the little flyaway, in with that big section to kind of try and tame it as much as possible. But used to do this to your daughter's hair wet at night and use hairspray, and then in the morning take it out. Oh, I bet it was beautiful. The winners will be announced after the video is over, and that's how we will pick the winners. So be sure and put shared below if you want to be entered in to win a shampoo and conditioner. If you're blonde and you want the toning shampoo and conditioner, that's what the giveaway is for. But if you have dark hair or that doesn't work for you, I'll do a different one. I don't want you to be like, have black hair and be stuck with a blonde toning shampoo. Jane keeps asking what product is good for hair loss. I would say like taking good vitamins and taking care of your hair, and then any of the shampoos or conditioners, like if you used to where you're not having to pull on your hair as much, I would think that would help. But all of their shampoos have so many vitamins and nutrients in it. The quality of my hair is just so much better. So I think any of their products probably would be a good place to start. Okay, can you guys see how this braid is coming along? And I'm just taking from the back section, pulling it over to this front section, and a little piece from the back section here, pulling it there. Link the rings. Okay, so my outfit and my rings and my earrings, actually I think my full outfit, is from Crush Candy Boutique. So you can get that if you go to CourtneyWheeler.com. There's like a whole little lineup. You can see where it says Instagram, and right underneath it, it says Crush Candy Boutique, and there's like a code, Courtney15, and that gets you 15% off, and it gets you 15% off and free shipping. So that's where all the clothes are from. And then I do makeup tutorials and I sell makeup, so there's like a makeup link there as well, or you can follow this page if you're wanting to watch the actual tutorials. Okay, so now that I have this, I'll work on those in a minute. Now that I have this all out like this, I'm gonna like braid it down. I left a good bit of the tail out, using my teeth, which I'm sure is not the best way to do that, but if you can teach me a different way when you have braids in your hair or hands, how to do it, I will. So this is what it looks like before I kind of get going crazy with it. Drop this down so you guys can see. I'm going to end up pinning this piece into here. Does that make sense? Or into like this little, you can see how it's like really full there. I will probably pin it just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Nobody can see it, so I'm kind of lifting that hair up, taking this bobby pin and just slipping it right in, and then I just tuck that little hair rubber band. I probably could have pinned that better. I can still see my bobby pin. Take 2. Welcome to live television, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's try from pinning it up here. There we go, y'all. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, and I just am going to start pulling it apart. The Lamaine shampoo and Braid conditioning mask have made your hair so healthy. Mine too. I have thick, coarse, hard to curl hair, and it is the best shampoo. At like the actual texture of my hair is like silky when I use those. I love it. Okay, and like I said, the messier the better. So I'm gonna I pull these up some, and then I scrunch this apart, and I just make this thing like so ridiculously messy. And when I say messy, so I'm taking like a piece. I typically start from the bottom section and work my way up, just because it will separate on you way better this way. This is such an easy one, but it looks fancy, so people are going to be like impressed with your skills, even though you're like, yeah, that was easy. And like these pieces here, I'm just going to tuck them into my braid, like my little flyaways and stuff. Yes, so there is a huge sale going on for lunch right now. So it's like their big hair care sale, and tools are on sale, and there's no code required. So be sure you check that out. The link is in the description of this video. And you can take, so I've got some little pieces because my hair is not really long, and this kind of helps you to know, like if you were working with layers, what you would do. I could totally take like some sort of flat iron or something, and I could flat iron these pieces, but I'm probably not. I'm just gonna take a little bobby pin just because of time reasons. I'm gonna take like a little bobby pin here and hide it and just poke right into that big section, and you can just lay really cute like that. I'm not hating it. I feel like if it's messy, it's fine with me. And you could even take this if you don't want your little band to show, or maybe you don't have clear bands. You can always take your hair and wrap it around, like a little bit of it. And then take like a little hair tie again. I know this seems redundant, but, and then I'm going to hide it. That makes sense. Or a bobby pin. You could hide it with a bobby pin. Okay, and see that little piece right there? Just going to take that. Okay, tuck it in. And no one will ever know. Boom. Done. Oh, I had earrings in. I had really cute ones. There we go. We just hide it. I personally like that. I feel like that's really cute. And you may have to bend your braid a little bit. You could curl your ends if you want. You could even, if you prefer, like a little hoop instead of a tail, that's totally fine too. You could take this, like take your whole braid, and if I do that, I'm gonna mess myself up. You could take your braid and like, I don't want to mess it up, but you can pin it to your head, if that makes sense. Okay, here we go. So for these like little flyaways, I'm going to put hairspray in my hand, and I'm going to tuck them into the braid, just like that. And then now that I have them like kind of where I want them, I'm using the Trois Chic. It's like the 3-way hairspray by Lange. I have it set on heavy hold. You can pick light, heavy, or medium, and so I have it set on heavy hold. The extensions are by Lange as well. And I'll put my earrings in too, so you guys can kind of see like a final look. So this is an easy one for me that, like, say, I don't know, I was out on a boat with friends and I have no hair tools, or, you know, I don't know, you just want to do braids or whatever. I think it's a really fun one. Or my hair was really crazy underneath it. It's just something super fun. And if I didn't do the top braid, you could totally do like a hat with this off to the side, or to the gym. Sometimes I'll do pigtails. Like, there are so many things you can do, but this is, a fishtail braid is not hard, and that's why I wanted to show you guys, is like, it looks intimidating sometimes, but it's really not. So I'm going to spray just a little bit of like this luster. It's a spray laminate. It's like a shine spray, just on like the actual braid. And then until I have some on my hands, because I have some like little flyaways and frizzies. I really should probably straighten that, but I'm not going to, or curl it under. That'll get it to not look frizzy. So, okay, I just wanted to show you guys. Did y'all want to see a full outfit? I saw somebody say that. The kimono, the earrings, the kimono, the earrings. I have this one on upside down. Hang on, what did I do here? There we go. My jean, everything is all from Crush Candy. So if you go to CourtneyWheeler.com and then you click on the Crush Candy boutique, what I'm wearing will pop up in my collection with them. One of my earrings is upside down. That's like the story of my life. Okay, so be sure you check out Lange's sale. It's only going on, the one they have right now, I think it's for 3 days. So this is just like a fun, I don't know, I just like, I like the look of this. Outfit and hair. It's really easy. So this is just a light kimono, and then these are some cute like can jeans, and they have like pearls on them and distressing. So and the rings, the shirt, I didn't even realize it, but like literally everything I have on. I went to Arizona to go to Crush Candy Boutique last week, and I got to go to Arizona and get all kinds of stuff, so I have new clothes I haven't gotten to wear yet, so I guess that's what I was doing, getting ready. But yeah, be sure and share this video so that you are entered to win shampoo and conditioner, and we'll pick a winner after this is over. And check out that sales link. But if you have any questions, like you just don't know what you need for your hair type or something, you can send me a message on here too. So now you feel like you need clip-in extensions, Carla? They're so awesome, because I mean, I have short hair, so like the fact that I could just decide today I'm gonna have a long-haired braid, I think that's awesome. So okay, super fun. But you guys have a good day.